All right, peace, peace, peace. Well, first and foremost, man, hopefully the Most High in your house shall blessing your day. By His mercies we are consumed. We're alive in the Most High in your house shall body and two are naturally alive, man. And yeah, man, like shout out to, in God's mercies we are consumed. Shout out to brother of Assembly's firstborn, man, because what he said yesterday too in the class kind of cut me too. Kind of like with the Most High in your house shall. This isn't a game. This is life or death, man. Like I'm gonna have to answer for everything I do and say and my actions and even my spirit, my mentality a lot of times too. I gotta fix that, man. I gotta kind of get back on point. Like, just because stuff like other stuff can get in the way, but usually it's our heart that the Most High in your house shot goes after. I mean, looks at I should say, and like just putting them first, honestly, and like he said, you serve him necessarily in truth, not the aspect of okay, I'm gonna just serve him for not just for the everlasting judgment, so I won't see hell or like that, but also too just you delight in what they delight in. So yeah, man, I just want to get into, but we gonna get into this, man. So I just wanted to say that before, man, because we gonna go Proverbs 28. I was looking at this the other day. I mean, 2 days ago, and at reading Proverbs 28 2 days ago, and you gonna see why, like even in the law, why even like Pharaoh's, because it's too what a lot of times too, like people say, "Oh man, the most I just like you know oh no, that's perfect, man. Because I seen that real. Well, I saw a clip of a video. I didn't watch it all, but it was a brother Quan 144. He said that he made a video about religious programming, but he used I think in the beginning of the video of Biggie, one Biggie songs. How am I forget? Ready? Was it? No, it's not Ready to Die. It's some. It's one of them when he says it's one of them. How am I forgetting this? He said, "When I die, I want to go to hell." It wasn't because I'm a piece of shit. It's not hard to tell. Excuse my language, but that's what he said. Because see, a lot that's a misconception too. That this is the Most on your house that does that to everlasting judgment. No, you'd be surprised. A lot of people want to go there because you wanted to go there, honestly. Because all the Most on your house has do is going to do is give you to your own desires, honestly, and that's like that's is what it is. Because like people say, even though he hardened Pharaoh's heart, but he just gave him over to his own desires because he didn't want to let Israel go. He didn't want to let our people go. He didn't want to do that. So yeah, so he said, okay, cool. I'm gonna give you one, that was to show his power, and two, he's gave Pharaoh over to his own desires. So that's just is what it is. He same thing sometimes with Judas. Even it said saying enter into Judas, but Judas wanted to do that anyway, man. That's what that Romans 1:21 and 20 I think 8 is about, or 25 is about, when it says he'll give you to your own lust or your own desires. So yeah, let's just look at this, man, because like Proverbs 28 and um uh 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 um 14. It says, "Happy is the man that feareth always, but he that hardeneth his heart shall fall into mischief." And that's what Pharaoh in Egypt did, man. So because he it says, but it says, "Happy is the man that feareth always, but he that hardeneth his heart shall fall into mischief." But yeah, man, that's is what it is. Let's get Exodus in the law, man, because that's just is what it is, man. So yeah. Because Pharaoh didn't want to do all this stuff. Pharaoh didn't take the Most High house seriously at all, man. Like, it was a it's the same way, like, honestly, when certain dudes, like, get caught up in the streets or whatever, get caught up, like, or about to get pulled over, about to go to jail, they be like, all right, Father, if you get me out of this, I'll stop. Then they back at the right nonsense again. It was kind of like that, man. So this is what it is. It's pretty much anybody does that. Oh, Lord, please, if you get me out of this, I'll stop. Then they go, then actually the Most High your house has mercy and gets them out of it, but then they go back into it again. That's kind of how it was. But verse Exodus 14 verse 4, it says, "I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and he shall follow after them, and I will be honored upon Pharaoh and upon all his hosts, that the Egyptians may know I'm the Lord." And they did so. So see that? Yeah, he did that to show like that Romans 9, and even Ecclesiastes, all right, goes into that, shows power. But two, he gave Pharaoh to his own lust, his own desires, man. So he hard because this is still certain misconceptions because because people think that it was Pharaoh was like innocent. He didn't know he knew what he was doing. He wanted to do all that stuff, man. So most on your house, I gave him over to that. Just like when we chose Saul as a king, like we wanted that. So it is what it is. So yeah. And this is that what that Romans 1 is about. Um, uh, Romans 1:28. It says, even as they did not like to retain Yahweh in their knowledge. So see, in their knowledge, as you know, that's key too. It says in their knowledge, we supposed to have the Most High Yahweh's knowledge. Like honestly, that Jeremiah 9:24 knowledge, like the knowledge that Daniel had, man, that science, which is the knowledge of the Most High Yahweh. Romans 1:28, and even as they did not like to retain Yahweh in their knowledge, Yahweh gave them over to a reprobate mind, and to do those things which are not convenient. Exactly, man. Yeah, because that's what Tobit goes into, and Proverbs goes into. When you sin, you hate your own soul. It's like, listen, it's kind of like even in school, we grew up. You brothers and sisters grew up hearing this. Like, no, it's I grew up hearing this. Even cause my mom's a teacher, my aunts, all that stuff, and even sometimes I might say it to my students, y'all might say it to your children, or to y'all, what you call them, y'all might still hear this, but listen. We finished school. Listen, we finished school, so it's you that need this stuff. Y'all didn't finish. Y'all need this stuff. We don't need this. So that's just what it is. So it's the same type of deal, man. That's why it's the most in Ecclesiastes. The Most High House says he doesn't need a counselor, man. Like, listen, no, y'all need this, man. Y'all need my knowledge, wisdom, understanding in my life, man. I don't need this. Whether y'all existed or not, I'm going to do my will. So that's just what it is. I just want to come in and talk about this. My bad. I'm all up in the camera. I'm dropped the book, so I gotta pick it up. I'm all in the camera like an old Busta Rhymes video, like a Hype Williams video. I'm like, remember those videos, man? He used to that was a classic era too, man. They don't make videos like they try to, but it looks ridiculous now. Because when they had those camera angles, some of them work, but yeah. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But anyway, yeah, man, I just wanted to go into that. So hopefully the Most High House was blessing y'all day. By his mercies you're gonna consume. So yeah, so peace.